Hey guys, please tell me you can hear me if you get this. I can't believe how much has gone wrong. I'm not giving up. I'm so determined not to give up. Janine, can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys? Yay! Oh my God. You gotta laugh, right? You just gotta freaking laugh. It's just crazy. I know part of the reason is because my whole computer was wiped and I have to reload everything. So there's all these little things that you have already organized when you've been using it for a long time. And then when you go into it again, yeah, it didn't work. So, okay, we're gonna start again. I am so taken back, literally brings tears to my eyes how much you guys in the chat bar have persevered with me, have stuck with me through 3 trials and you're still here trying to help me, even though I've gone through 2 decks of tarot readings and everything. Like, thank you. Thank you so much for being there for me. It's just beautiful. It literally brings tears to my eyes, and I'm not going to cry though. I'm not going to cry. Thank you, thank you. So surrounded by so much love in the chat bar. Thank you guys so much. Okay. Right. I'm going to start off with, please watch the little video that I did in my car yesterday. It's on my website. It is all to do with these problems that happen when we go into higher dimensions. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. And I think people are expecting that their life's perfect, then that means they're in a higher frequency. And it's not totally true. Yes, it becomes easier because you can deal with things easier. Or you can like go down real quick and then pick yourself up real fast. But yeah, just to let you guys know that there's way more to this fifth dimensional aspect and higher than just this perfect life that we're all seeking. Okay, let's get into the solar flares. Now that everyone can hear me, thank you for getting my attention, everybody. And you're probably sitting there shouting away, and I'm off on my tangent. Oh my God. Okay, it was a trial sent to test. Thank you. And really, what it's shown me is how much you guys have love. I'm just so grateful for all of you for being here for me. Anyways, let's get into, I'm not going to cry. Let's get into the first pile for for the pick a deck. I chose to do a pick a deck for this, or a pick a card for this, because I felt like there was different messages coming through for different people in there, and what they're actually going through. And so we've chosen 4 piles. We have the Pawn with this tarot deck, and we have the Queen. And there's no difference, no difference whatsoever between the Pawn and the Queen or anything like that. That's not what I'm taking from that at all. It's just a symbol. So we have the Knight, and then we have the Rook. So pile 4 will be the Rook. And I'll put the timestamps in after for those that are watching. So you can go down after the live and get the timestamps. So let's do pile 1 anyway. We had the Pawn card, and we always start again. Okay. Fresh new start. Let's do this. Whoever picked pile 1. Clear all the energies of the readings that I had before. Delete. because we are starting a fresh new energy here. Whoever chooses pile one. What energies are coming through? What's the story about the solar flares and how is it affecting everybody in pile one? Oh, that one's just flying out. We've got a lot of cards flying in of this deck. So one fell on the ground. So one's been grounded. The King of Chalice has been grounded in reverse. I'll put that over there. Let's see what story we have here. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have quite a few. We have some energies of going through some difficultness here. Like the Ten of Swords, it's so interesting because if anyone saw that, well, you guys in the chat bar would have seen that these two cards came out together in another pile. Anyway, that before I went live, before the sound came on, sorry. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the 9. So this is somebody who's carrying a lot of burdens or programming from the past that they need to let go of. We have the 5 of Swords here, a fight, getting ready or prepping for a fight. Literally the feeling that could be brought up for you is it's almost like that's happened in the past, that you're ready to fight, someone's going to hurt you, things are going to go wrong. That sort of mindset could be coming up for you again through the solar flares. Even if you thought that you had cleared quite a bit, it might be this kind of anxiety that's coming up for you to look or readdress how you're actually going to approach it this time. Are you going to approach it by picking up your sword and getting ready to fight and, that sort of thing? Or are you going to try something different? Seeing how far you've come. There's the 7 of Chalice and the Judgment card has come up. So the 7 of Chalice is all about living in the imagination and like you can choose whatever you want. When you're coming from an etheric world of living in your imagination, you've got all these choices that you can bring in, but none of it's grounded. It's all very etheric. It's all very in the clouds. It's somebody who's imagining things over there and lots of things that could come down to be grounded. Judgment card would say that the one that you're going to learn to choose now, the story that you are shifting, they're showing me someone who's shifting their story within them, that you can use these solar flares to shift your story that's held within your mind so that you can now move towards something completely new. So now what are you going to choose? Now that you're seeing this for what it is, that it's never really got you far. It's just brought you in more storms and more clouds and more disharmony, to choose a different path and line up with the fact that you know that you are worth more than what you have ever been gifted in the past can be your choice. We have the Knave of Swords and the Knave of Pentacles come out together. So interesting. These are similar cards than what I shouldn't. Anyways, because if anyone doesn't realize, I tried another live and the sound wasn't on. So I went through a whole pile before the beautiful people in the chat bar told me that the sound wasn't on. So I'm so grateful that they did tell me that. So if anyone's watching this now, that's what's happened. And that's why I keep going, oh, it's the same cards that have fallen out, which is probably, hello, it's a similar story. But here we go. We've got the Knave of Pentacles and the Knave of Swords. So this is a new beginning of telling the truth and learning to ground one's or be gifted a gift. Someone coming in to show you a new path is what I'm feeling. More you speaking the truth. So you're inviting others to come in to show you a new path. And the King of Chalice was in reverse on the ground. It fell on the ground. So a heart's something of a heart, a passion, a desire. Okay, so maybe you've been looking or searching for a specific something coming in, and you've been seeking it in an etheric way, but it's never really fully been grounded. This is an opportunity for you to ground it so that your heart now steps into being fulfilled. And it's to do with speaking up. Okay, maybe we can get a little bit more. What's this to do with? What's this to do with, please, for pile one? The solar flares and how it's changing them. How's it affecting them? It's affecting them by totally a whole new way of looking at life. A whole new way of looking at life. Look at this, the star cast coming up. So you're literally able to, your wish coming true. This is the wish card. This is literally what I was feeling before with this, imagining like you've got a wish that you really want to ground. This is the star card saying, yes, yes, you can ground this now. Look, you're coming into a place that where someone's gifting you something. It's not, you've got the pentacle gifting you, and you've got an emotion, something gifting you something for the emotion. So you've got three knaves. This is a brand new beginning. Look at this, three knaves. Three knaves. These cards are holographic, so they're hard to see, sorry. So this wish coming true is going to be a whole new start, literally a new story, literally a new life. Literally everything can change from here for you. You can use these solar flares to really go into what programming you want to release, the worries, the concerns, the victimization that you fell into of the past, and then going, you know what, I haven't given much, because of all that went on in the past, I haven't given enough attention or focus to the dream. And this is a chance for you to really, you might go through something that brings this stuff up again, but it's going to now release to the point of, well, if I put all that focus in on that, it just comes up for me. And now why don't I put all this focus in on the wish that I really, really wanted? And that's going to bring you in so much newness. All these knaves, so much newness. Then three cards fell out together as well. We have the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, and the World in reverse. So you may be speaking your truth now, and that's going to bring in some sort of contract that is it's reversing the world that you know. It's like everything is totally going a totally different way now for you. I feel like you're going to be empowered. And I think that's what the solar flares are doing for you. They're bringing in an empowerment of just how much you can. Yeah, you are learning to be the teacher of other stuff coming in. I feel that's something to do with this Hierophant as well, like a contract to bring in you becoming that teaches many. Thought vibration. You are now understanding that you have the power to shift your story. You can shift it. Resonant choices, signature signals. You have some sort of link to a higher self that's coming in, and it's going to shift your story from the doom and gloom and the fight and the trying to all the energy going into fighting everything that just kept bringing you to this Ten of Swords. Now you stand up and become the Queen of Swords and speaking your truth and saying what you need to have in your life. You are commanding your life. That's what I'm feeling with this power, the power that you're learning, or the solar flares are always there. We always have choice. You could go down this rabbit hole again. You could, because there's always choice. But look what it can bring you. Like all of these blues and golds and stars and wishes and all those beautiful colors. I mean, you can't see the cards very well because I've got it on blur, but at least you can hear me. Okay, so that is for pile 1. We will close that there. Thank you. Now we're going to go to pile 2, which is the Queen pile, if you chose that. Okay, here we go. Queen. The pile 2, the Queen. Do you have any stories for that? Pile 2. How is the solar flares affecting pile 2, the Queen? How is solar flares affecting the pile 2, the Queen? I found this with the last one as well, that not many cards were coming out. How is pile 2 being affected by the solar flares? Like they're literally in a waiting game. I feel like you're in a waiting game. Pile 2, please, thank you. There's something beautiful going to come your way, but you're in a waiting game. Divine timing. Something, and now they're all coming out. As soon as I said divine timing, everything started to come out. So yeah, there's a divine timing with this pile. Now, timing is really bizarre. So divine timing can be that you could be ready before your time. You could know more than before your time. And it's almost like everything's very precise. There's this precision that's happening at the moment. And I really feel that it's like this intricate alignment that's happening between the light workers, the majority of the people, the cabal, everything. There's this precision that's happening, and it's all going to knit very well. They're telling me like it's knitting very well. Showing me gold crocheting. If you're the gold on the tapestry, always the gold comes last, and it shines everything up. So there's a divine timing in your energy that is aligning you. So if you might have gone along and you're nearly at the end of your whatever, I'm literally bringing up my master classes, and then they're like, you have to wait. Yeah, like just wait a little bit longer. There's this precision timing that's happening. And so it might set you into having to do, like I had to redo. So I'm going to say redo things. But it's going to line you up to the precise timing of you to become, here we go with the tarots, the magician, and bringing in a wish come true. So you have the wish card coming in as well as pile 1. So you are the magician that can wield magic. You understand how to, you understand the heart, you understand the mind, you understand everything. So you've got this understanding about everything, but you're like, why is it not coming in? And here's the wish come true, the star card. And then it wasn't until I said divine timing that all these other cards fell out. So we have the 9 of Wands. So here we are waiting, the waiting game. And literally, you might have even tried things in the past and it didn't work for you. And this card's making me feel that, like you're trying things and it didn't happen. Trying things and it didn't happen. He's just waiting because nothing's really working. And he's just standing there. But then all of a sudden, boom, opposite happens. Knight of Cups, like this is a beautiful card of the heart. And so if you come from the heart and if you are at this moment utilizing this time to still help others, to still like helping others as in they're in your reality. So that's when, not going out of the way to bend over backwards for anyone, but when you have the energy to do so, helping others, you always got that heart space within you. You will move forward faster through this. You've got the Hierophant as well, and the Hierophant came out in the first pile. Don't you love it how these cards match up? It's just incredible, isn't it? And then we have the Six of Swords, and for some reason there was a couple of these cards that came in upside down. The Six of Swords did, and I keep on wanting to turn everything upright for you. It's like, yeah, you're actually on the right path. And even though it feels like logically, if you go into your logic brain, you'll probably go, nothing's really working. But there's something within you that knows the power of who you are that's ready to expand. So the solar flares are expanding you into that power, bringing you in the divine timing for you to express who you truly are. You are a spiritual master. Six of Swords is in reverse. So this is moving into higher frequencies. This is always the card for me. It can be travel on the grounded aspect, but if the mind is moving, and because it's got swords in it, if the mind is moving, which swords represent the mind, towards a higher perspective, then it will definitely take us into a higher frequency. So a higher dimension, we're talking 5D and beyond here. So you are aligning yourself. It's like this pile has a mission, and the mission has been on hold, waiting for it within you, waiting for, and like, so all these negative things have kind of happened to you to keep you in a slowed down scenario of your power. And the solar flares are now like, divine timing is about to happen. Be prepared. Something new, you are going to now shine. You are becoming the gift for many others. There's some feeling here of that happening for you, where you are the contract, the mission is going into higher frequencies, and you have this incredible brave soul that can go from higher dimensions, and then something will go wrong and you use it to pull other people, you use it to go into a lower frequency so that you're matching somebody else's frequency that was in a lower frequency, and then you pull them out and you go into the higher frequency because you know how to do it. So literally showing me the maze of you going back, retrieving, and going back and retrieving. And your mission is literally to do that. But also now is the time for you to surround yourself with what you need in this material world to feel safe, to feel supported, to feel you're good, you got this. Because you've always got like a grounded home base or something. So these solar flares are shifting you into your mission, into your empowerment, which you already always had within you, but it was like something kept pushing you back until the divine timing was right. Okay, I'll see what the oracles have to say as well. Actually, I feel like doing the animal cards for you, so I'm going to do the animals. Maybe these ones too. Okay. The animal card for the solar flares. Don't know why animal, but anyway, we'll go with this. Penguin, authenticity. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face a storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. So yeah, this is obviously bringing you into your soul family as well, because the animal cards are saying that. Like, this is your soul family will always stand by you. Your soul family is, there's an etheric soul family, but there's also a grounded soul family that can come in. Those that know your energy well, they're saying. So you becoming more authentically you, standing in your power, is going to bring them towards you. So that's fantastic news. Just be yourself through this. I know it's not been easy. I feel for you as well. Even though you have all this strength, it's not been easy. Okay, so we have, whoa, it kind of too much. Too many cards falling now for you on the high. These are higher frequency cards, so I'm not surprised too many cards fell out for you. So we have all paths lead home. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. You are already, there's part of you that's already home. There's a part of you that knows home very well. And that's why there's this footing. But they want you to now ground more of that into this reality as well. So using the solar flare energy to go, what do I actually need to show up in real life for me to feel safe enough to keep dipping and diving and be doing the mission and helping guide and being that sort of person that goes between what do I need to make me feel good in this reality. Literally starting to feel this is my pile. But in any case, okay. Mind you, I think we can get lessons from all the piles as well. They're saying you can, but what resonates with you the most is what's more important. Okay, so we're going to pile 3. Pile 3, we have the Knight. So let's do pile 3. Okay. Pile 3. Pile 3, the 9. Pile 3, the 9. We've got like 4 cards will come out. I'm going to take them. We have the 4 of coins in reverse. This is someone who has been holding on to things so much to try to keep themselves feeling safe in this 3D world. So I'll hold on to that for a later date. I'll make sure that I've got all that ready. I'll keep on. It's something about holding on, holding on, holding on. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups again. That was in the other pile too. So this is a movement of from the heart. Space. These cards all came out together. The 4 of the 6 of, sorry, the 9 of Swords. I'm trying to read the with my dyslexic brain the Roman numerals. I'm turning them all around. So we have the 4, the Knight of Cups, and the 9 of Swords, and then so similar, and then the Page of Swords. So look at all these similar cards. I swear, it's so crazy. Here I am wanting to separate everything so that we've got a pile to choose, and many of the cards are similar, but there are specific messages within this that I'm going to read. So when we hold on to things too much, that is our logical mind trying to safeguard us from the future. And if the future has been like this, where crap has happened and it's just literally been a nightmare, the future, the past. The past has been a nightmare. This solar flare is going to bring in this Nine of Cups, or this energy from the heart to recognize or see what you were doing. And then we've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is, sorry, I'm just going to get another card for that. I'm feeling like I keep on the Knight of Cups. So bizarre. He's holding like a sword and he has his armor on. And I'm feeling this, even though it is a cup, which comes from the heart. Somebody coming into your life from the heart, but might be speaking the truth, a lot of truth. So Page of Swords is someone who's also a new understanding. I feel like there's a new understanding coming in with this energy for you. A new understanding. Yeah, like that makes more sense. Okay, now we're getting a better story coming through. Yeah, we've got some good things coming your way. But the way that it's going to happen is for you to release the holding on to, you're releasing that holding on to the to all that you felt was keeping you safe, because it was actually limiting you. It was keeping you stuck, because this new energy that's coming in, that's like galloping in, a new way of thinking, and it's coming from the heart. It's going to bring you into becoming the emperor of your own reality. And look, celebrations, the Three of Cups. So new, literally that you're unsticking something. You're unsticking something. You're letting go of maybe hoarding or keeping yourself safe from a logical point of view. That has to be released for this newness to come in, for you to become the emperor of your own reality. Now, the emperor is someone who knows their stuff. So you've learned a lot from the past. You've actually learned a lot, and you can help others because of that understanding of the groundedness of things and material things and how it works and businesses and stuff like that. So you're now becoming the emperor, though. The emperor is also, even though he stands his ground and he knows he's like, it could be bringing in a new business idea for you too, but you're going to have to involve yourself with these different people. I feel like there's somebody different that's coming in that's more celebrating, more and like more easy going. So this solar flare could be shifting you out of those that are keeping you stuck and bringing you into those that are actually going to free you up. Free you up. A freeing, it's definitely a feeling of freeing. We've got a lot of cards coming out here, so I think the world is sticking out to me. But, okay, let's go through them quickly then. We've got the Palace of Wands, which is a moving into creating. I literally feel like this is the pile that's going to create an empire, a business, an empire. And with that card of the we've got the Emperor, and then we've got the Palace. This is the only deck that has these ones in it for a tarot, that has the Palace of Wands. This is an environmental card. This is an actual thing, a business that's going to be grounded, and the world will not know about your business. You need to have more faith in this project. You need to let go of what you've been hoarding in order for the faith to be coming in. Judgment in reverse, see? So to turn that up the right way, we need to let go of that past. So judgment can actually come in where you are now in sync with your etheric, with you're in sync with spirit as well as material, not just material. We have the Ace of Cups that's come in reverse. I'm going to turn it up that way. I feel like turning these cards upright, right? I feel like this solar flare is shifting us into an upright position of taking our power back. So Ace of Cups is a beautiful card from the heart. This is what you were seeking. You probably tried to do businesses before and it's just like, why is it not working? Because you were only coming from that logical, looking outside yourself, grounded kind of world, and it was just bringing you in nightmares. And now the solar flare is going to shift your energy with this new vibrations, new watery energy coming in to become the empire of a whole new business. But it's now, you now know that the spiritual side has to play a part. See, the faith card is coming in, and that is going to then branch your business around the world. Look, you become the magician. So here we are with the first card that happened in the last pile is the last card in your pile. So you're becoming the magician. And maybe you want to look at pile 2 because then that could be the next step, because this is the last card in this pile and the first card in the next pile. I will pick a couple of oracles as well, but that was just the last card of the tarot. So, okay. Hello, speak to me. So ascended masters, devoted spirits, and specific intentions. You are becoming more than what was shown to you before. So beneath the surface, you were only a little bit. What happened to you before? You were only a little bit of what you can become. You can become way grander. You're joining with you're joining the physical world with look at the spark within here. Like there's messages that can come from so much more to help guide you. They're showing me a path, and it's like, now you can see that signs can show you the way, not just your logical mind holding on to this worked before and so it should work again. It's more like moving into trusting the signs that are coming your way. Like animals constantly bring in signs of understandings. Like whenever a crow comes to me and starts to squawk, sometimes they come when I'm in a bit of a troubled energy. And interesting enough, just before I started this, when everything went wrong, a crow was going nuts on the fence outside. So, and that, yeah, maybe that's just, there's so much more beneath the surface of what you're actually accomplished. You are going to accomplish a great deal more stepping into through these solar flares, using the energy to rebalance yourself. Or shift the story into that high. There's a lot of shifting of the stories happening with these new frequencies from the solar energies. A lot of asking us to shift the stories. Okay, let's do the last and final 4. Number 4. Hey, Mish, good to see that you caught me live. You don't even want to know what happened before all of this. Ask the people in the chat bar. They were holding my hand through the whole ordeal. Okay, here we go. Pile 4. I'm using my Osho cards for this pile. The castle or the rook. Right. Pile 4. Pile 4. Oh, that card wants to come out, so I'm going to pull it out. It's funny, like the first cards that have been pulled out are literally where you're coming from. And this card has been a laziness card. Now, laziness card doesn't mean necessarily that you are completely lazy. It can mean that you have found a comfortable position that you are in and you don't really want to move. Do you want to move out of that comfortable position? But look what's behind him, right? He's sitting on ice. the ice is going to melt and the shards of ice around him. So it's not really going to do him good to stay there for too much longer. So it doesn't mean that you're lazy specifically. It can mean that you could be like comfortable in the business that you're running. You could be comfortable in the relationship that you're in. You could be comfortable with your life at the moment. And it's kind of just, well, it's kind of just keeping me safe. But you also have this thing in yourself that's like, well, I think that there's something more than this. And the solar flares are going to show it up for you. So the energies of the solar flares are going to show up. A shift in that comfortable position that you've been in. Yeah, see, look, healing. Healing card comes up. Like I literally felt like this is the melting of the ice. There's some healing that you've been sitting on that you've just, it's interesting. Like sometimes when we have something that needs healing or needs fixing, we kind of sit in it and we go, well, I know this. It's like being in a relationship that's, well, I know it, so I can deal with it. So, but it's needing healing. It's needing healing. And I feel that these solar flares are going to show you where you need healing in that respect. Because you want to evolve. This energy is to evolve you. The solar flares evolved you. Yeah, they're still crying. Sorrow. So they want you to cry something out, like healing. Like I kept seeing this ice melting. And if the ice is melting, the healing happens. Then the emotions start to pour. And you're like, well, I felt safe over there where I wasn't like worrying about that. I don't want to move from this. This is keeping me in a safe place, right? So I don't want to cry, but it's only through our release of the tension, which is what crying is. You're already holding the tension. You don't realize it. You're comfortable with it. The release of the tension is the crying. So even though it's an outward expression of who you are, you're already holding all of that angst, that crying within you. So it's better if it's out because then you've released it, right? It's going to do that again. Messages about the solar flares with pile 4, the castle. Aloneness. Oh, this could be taking you away from a relationship because it does seem to be going in that path, right? Aloneness. Learning to be comfortable with yourself as well. Also, that's the hermit. They're telling me that's the hermit. So an inward, going inward to figure this out. You can't find what you're looking for outside of you anymore. You have to go within. Where's this taking them? Where's this taking them? Where's this taking them? Oh, we had half the pack fall over there. I'm just going to leave it there because we've got quite a few. So where's this taking you? Oh my gosh, no way. I'm so excited for this pile. It was such a start, but wow. Once you've released this healing, once you've released this, there's a guilt coming up with this too. Like you're not, like you have to face the fact that you haven't been showing others the true you, which means that they haven't received. I'm wondering where that's going. There's some sort of guilt story that you've maybe held on to as well. Any case, that has happened. Although that did come out with, like, once we release, we might have to face some guilt. Because then you realize, oh my God, now I know who I am and how much more love I could have given or gifted that person over there, or that done that for that person over there. And it's an intensity that's coming through after that. So you might go through sorrow and then healing and all of that. And then you have this fire or this passion start to evolve. Oh my God, I am actually more fiery and more passionate and more than what I ever thought I was. I have something that I am working towards now. I'm excited about life. And I might create ripples for other people, where before I was hiding myself not to create ripples. I don't want to create ripples for other people. So I don't want to become the passionate, intense person that I am. So the solar flare, this is literally a solar flare coming your way to give you this intensity so that you're like, well, I know where I'm going now and I'm going forward. And if it's going to create ripples for others, then so be it. Let them go, let them go, let them go. Don't feel into guilt with them falling away from you either, because it's so cool what's coming. You have the flowering card. So here she is sitting on the lotus leaf. She's so beautiful and so empowered and so serene and understanding who she is. She's a nurturer. She nurtures herself. Literally feeling a queen vibe from her, like she probably is the queen of something. I just don't know completely, but I know that this is as in reflection to the tarot. So sitting in peace with oneself and understanding, loving oneself. So your intensity is moving you towards this. Look at this. The maturity card is one of the best cards. It's like the 10 of Cups and the source, the Sun card. So you are maturing now to become part of the higher frequencies. You are going to get out of your comfortable position, shake things up, become the intensity that you're in the passion. This is where your passion is. You can't, if you stayed in your comfortable position, you'd never feel your passion. And you're probably sitting here going, I really wish I had some sort of passion or desire or moving towards. I also feel like there's someone in this deck that should go to another deck. I just got that message then, that's feeling of someone needs to go to choose another deck. That's interesting. But there's a reason why you were pulled here for maybe the beginning of it. I don't know. Okay, let's just leave it at that. But in any case, there's a maturity card that's coming up. You are definitely going to become your empowered self through these solar storms, through this. I don't feel the solar storms are finished. I feel like they're still coming. There's still more that is going to erupt, and there might be a lull, and then it's just going to come in even more intense. So we're going to go through some stuff, and it is all for our benefit to shift us into these higher frequencies. So yeah, if you're still with me after those 4 piles, I'll do one more because I haven't done an oracle card. I feel yep, do an oracle card for this pile of 4 as well. Entanglement, emotional influence. See, there's something that you are releasing through these solar storms to do with other people, making you feel like this is like the guilt card. I feel like there's some healing happening here with that card. Is there any other stories or something that you want to tell? Letting go, moving on and letting go. Like that literally goes with this card here of laziness. Moving on and letting go. Moving on and letting go. Yep. Yeah. Okay, guys, I did it. Through all that went wrong this morning with the YouTube going black and not showing anything, to me trying the Zoom and there's no sound. Like I literally went through no sight, no sound. I feel like that monkey would see no evil, I hear no evil. And then I'm like, I'm doing this. So yeah, that's how much determination I have. Nothing will stop me. These master classes are going to be done. everything's going to work out absolutely beautiful in the end, because I know who I am and I know where I'm going and nothing will stop me. So with that note, I will let you guys go. Love you heaps. Until next time. Bye.